If you're tired of mopping with the same water that you just cleaned up a dirty floor with, then check this one out. This has two sections that you can keep clean water and your dirty water separate, so you feel like you're getting a better clean for your floor. Let's see what this all comes with. It's on wheels, so you can just wheel it across your floor as you're mopping. That all put together, super simple. Here's the mop pad and how you'll attach it to the bar, and it does come with 3 pads. So basically the whole idea behind this mop is to keep your clean water and your dirty water separate. A lot of times when you're mopping, you start with your clean water, you've got your soap in there, dip it in there, do a few rounds on your floor, and then you're dipping it right back into the dirty water. Everything that you just cleaned up off your floors is going into that clean water. This is going to help that. So it's got a clean water tank right here in the front and a dirty water that goes in the back, and then there is a rinse slot right in the middle. So here's the power button right here. You've used your mop, you'll put the mop in the middle section, and when you want to rinse out that dirty water, then you're going to turn the power on. If you just want to use this section to kind of get the water off of it, you don't need to turn that on, because then all of your clean water is just going to go right into the dirty tank. So let's go ahead and fill this up and try it out. We are ready to mop. I've got my water and my soap in the clean water reservoir. Now I'm going to put the mop in the left position, and I'm going to dip it into our clean water reservoir. And because it gets really wet in here, I'm just going to put it in the middle section right here, and it will kind of get it to the right amount of water. I don't like to saturate my floors, and so that kind of gets it to the right amount of water I want. It glides really smooth. This can work on a lot of different types of floor, tile, laminate, a lot of different types, and you can go from one type of floor to the next with no problem. I love the flat edge. It can get around these corners, and also makes it so you can use it for like baseboards or even getting up higher on cabinets, things like that. Okay, so now let's say I wanted to rinse the mop. I would just go ahead and turn on that button right there. I'm going to put it in the locked position. Now when I put it in the middle section, it's going to rinse off that dirty mop. Okay, and then if I wanted to dip it again into the clean, I would just turn off the button, dip it back into the clean water, get it rinsed a little bit so it's the right amount of water, and I'm good to go again. So I just mopped my whole kitchen. I used the electric system to keep the water separate and clean, and this is at the end of my mopping the kitchen. This mop pad is still looking really clean and like it could go for another room, and it makes me feel more confident in how clean my floors are, that I'm not just spreading around dirty water. Okay, I'm all done mopping. I'm gonna let the water out. It's really easy. You don't have to dump it upside down like a lot of other mops. It has these little spots right here for the clean water and for the dirty water. So this will be the clean water, this will be the dirty water. So let's let it out. There's our clean water, and here's our dirty water. You can see the difference there. This is a really, really cool product. I love that this has wheels. It was really easy to move around my floor. It's got a handle, really accessible. Everything is really easy to use, and I'm just loving that I feel like my floors are getting a lot more clean with this product. Definitely go check it out. I feel like every household needs one of these.